Hey everyone, Witchy Cat Lady here in High Realms, and today I'm going to show you how to start making money quickly as a beginner. And first off, real quick, please hit that like and subscribe button. But as a beginner, making coins is hard, and that can be very frustrating. Even though it is intentional, it is frustrating. And why is it intentional? So that people can't come in day one and have all of the things. But there is a way that many have used to get coins quickly. So when you start, you're not going to have all of this that I've done here. And people use different methods for farming, but most pretty much do the same thing. So for a beginner, the first thing that you're going to have is going to be wheat seeds. And to be completely honest, plant those. You want to plant those? I think you start with 3 free. If that's all you get, it's just going to take you a little bit longer. You will eventually get some free seeds off of those. And the reason you're doing that is because if we go in here to our stats, you're going to see that at level 20 of farming, you're going to unlock carrot. Carrot sells much better than wheat. So do not spend all of your hard-earned money being a wheat farmer. Do wheat enough to unlock your underling, level up your farming, because here is what wheat only sells for 3 coins. And I don't have a carrot to sell, but carrot sells for 12. Okay, back at my farm to get the carrots from my underling. Okay, so let's try this again. Carrots sell for 12 coins. So you're going to want to upgrade to carrots as fast as possible. It does cost a little bit, so let's switch to buy. Carrot seeds are 275 coins a piece. So if you've farmed wheat enough to get up to the level where you've unlocked carrots in here, down in here, and you don't have enough to get even just 1 carrot seed, you can go, actually I recommend the forest, and chop some trees to get some wood. Thought I had oak in here somewhere. I do. So oak currently is selling for 8. So if you don't have enough to buy carrots, just go to the forest, chop down some trees of your choice. It could be oak, it could be cherry, it could be anything. Mahogany. I have dark hollow wood sells for 40. If you can get down in there and get on the dark hollow trees, that will be your better one. Ash sells for 20. Cherry wood is now selling for 10. Dark hollow is actually the best. So go into the forest, chop some trees of your choice until you have enough to buy some carrot seeds. They are 275. And then you're going to go back and you're going to be a carrot farmer. And we're going to ignore the fact that I have a bunch of tomatoes over there. So once you're back, if you've got some carrot seeds, let's say that you were able to buy, okay, I bought like 10 carrot seeds, plant them. And if you do not have that huge of a spot yet, work with what you have. Fun fact, I was able to build a good portion of this area here, just pulling dirt off from my island, all down in there and all these places by getting up in here and pulling out blocks of dirt, pulling off layers of dirt and flattening it out. There was a whole bunch of dirt around in here, so you can get a bunch of free dirt. And why is that there? Well, let's get rid of that. But you can get a ton of free dirt and then work with what you have, just pulling out the bits of your island. If you don't have flight, then break through a hole and, get all the dirt out of here. Just be very careful. Do not break the point where you spawn in. Keep some kind of a platform at your spawn area, which is like right in here and to the direction of your portal, so that you don't spawn down in the very depths of the void. Many of us have done that. I don't recommend it, because then you got to build your way back up. But you're going to be a carrot farmer. Carrots will net you a good bit of coins, and what I recommend doing is your first several harvests, go and sell those carrots and get more carrot seeds. I do recommend at least a grid this size. This is a 13 by 13. By about the time that they're fully planted, you get to the end of it, you wait a couple minutes, they're going to start being ready to harvest. And then you just chop them down. And different people have different strategies for doing their farms. Some have them up in rows or little squares and layers. Look around, see what other people are doing. Play around with your farm layout. See what works for you. For me, this works because this works for my brain. I sit here and I paint happy little seeds in a little grid pattern, and I go on about my day. If I miss one, I just use my mouse up there. I am on PC, so for me this is easy, and I can just go around and move on to the next field, holding that mouse button down and painting happy little seeds. But carrots will get you good money in the beginning. And then, as your farming experience continues to level up, you're going to unlock more and more seeds. Your big money maker, if you are farming, is going to be watermelon. And I do have a bunch of watermelon seeds. I'm just not working on that mastery right now. I want to work on tomatoes. That's why I have fields and fields of tomatoes. If you manage to unlock your carrot underling, it will work for you and you'll have all kinds of carrots that you can sell. So here's all of my carrots. Let's sell them 1,000 at a time. So that's 12,000 coins. For early game, that's good money. That will get you seeds, that will get you close to an underling, that'll get you all kinds of stuff that will be very useful early on in the game. Now, as you've progressed and you are ready to do watermelon, watermelon seeds are a little more costly. So do your carrot farming, chop and sell some wood from the forest so that you can get some watermelon seeds. And here is what watermelon, I don't have any watermelons on me. Okay, let me go get some watermelons. And there's the field of carrots that is maturing for harvest. Look how sparkly. I'm going to go ahead and chop these down while I'm waiting for my watermelon to grow so I can properly show you that sale price. And again, this is why I like the grid because, well, if I position myself properly in the middle, I can just go around the grid and harvest everything from one spot. I don't have to really do any moving around. Sometimes I don't linger on a spot long enough for it to properly harvest, so I just go back to it when I'm making the round. And you can see my watermelon starting to grow over there in the other field. Watermelon used to take a lot longer to grow. It's now growing a little bit faster, which is really nice. And while we're waiting on the watermelon, we'll go ahead and get our tomatoes because I am working on that underling mastery. I do want all underlings unlocked. Some of our crops are useful in crafting, like wheat makes hay bales. So I want the option to have basically free crafting materials. I don't know if I will have every single underling on my island for all eternity, but I probably will initially because I like them. Okay, all of the tomatoes are harvested and watermelons are starting to ripen. So let's go ahead and get those. And then we'll go sell this whole field and you'll see how much money we get. Watermelons are a great way to work towards the millionaire badge, by the way. All right, let's go sell these watermelons. Switch to sell. Watermelons, please. 190 coins a piece. So those sell pretty quick. So if you've got a few watermelon seeds planted, as you harvest and get a few watermelons, head back and sell them and then buy more watermelon seeds until you get a good size farming plot. So look at that, 195 watermelons and I'm getting 37,050 coins, all from one little harvest. Well, that was a good size plot. But that's a good way to get money early on in the game. Something else you can also do before we conclude this video is going to be down in the forest. And you can use any axe. If all you have is a wood axe, it's just going to take you a little bit longer. So another thing you can do for money, if you're into manual farming and you don't want to spend money on seeds, is come here and chop trees. Your different trees, as we saw there at Moolah's shop, do sell for different prices. The farther you go into the forest, the better the wood is going to be, the better the value on it is. So you saw where we got oak, mahogany, ash is down here. Honestly, pick whichever one you want, depending on which tool you have, which is probably going to be wood or iron, is going to probably factor into which tree you choose to chop and how much time you have. If you're not that fussed about how long it takes to chop the tree, head down to this area to go into the deep hollow, because in here the trees do take a little bit longer to chop down, but they sell for really well. So usually if somebody's fighting the Grimthorn, they usually keep it away from you. And right here I'm using the gold axe, so this one goes pretty quick. And the dark hollow wood sells for 40. So honestly, if you're not bothered about how long it takes to chop down the tree, do that. I hope this video helps you learn how to earn coins early on in the game, and honestly it's not a bad money maker going on consistently throughout the game until something else gets added. So again, I thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or anything, and I'll see you guys in game or another video. Bye.